my name is Devin Jones, and this is my special day, and my special day was my surprise 16th birthday party. Well, my name is Devin Jones. I am a dancer. I've been dancing since I was young, maybe about like 8 or 9, and then like praise dancing in the church, and then I started getting into more like freestyling and hip hop and whatnot, and then just in the past year I actually started taking dance classes, and now I take dance classes at Elion Dance Theater in South Philadelphia. And I also like to draw. I do like to draw. It's not something that a lot of people know about me. They automatically assume that just because I dance all the time, that's all I do. And I dance. I also like to write. There are a lot of things that I've written and that I actually like share with my friends, and one that I actually shared in the church. And I mean, I love dance. Dance is my life. I practice it every single chance I get. If I'm outside, I'm dancing. If I'm in school, I'm finger tutting. I'm always trying to get better. But then I also, try after work on school. I have to manage my schoolwork. A lot of things are going on. So, yeah. Well, when I first woke up, I remember my mom was fussing with me because she was telling me to clean my room. So I'm like, okay, all right, I got it. So I'm downstairs cleaning my room. I know my dad's not home, so there's a knock on the door. My mom says, "I'll get it." I'm like, okay. She says, "Keep cleaning your room." So I keep cleaning my room, and now I hear somebody's voice. For a second, I thought it was my friend Tylee, but then I come upstairs to find out that it was actually my cousin Talon, who lives in South Carolina. He was actually a surprise. It was actually another surprise for me that she flew him up here from South Carolina, and that was awesome in itself. And then so she said, "But you still have to clean your room." So I went downstairs and kept cleaning my room, and we kept talking, reminiscing, trying to catch up and whatnot. And so we and then we started talking about the party that that my friend's party from Janae, that I thought I was going to later, because it was her sweet 16 too. So we were talking about like what to get dressed and whatnot, and I knew it was a masquerade. But then when my mom was like, "Don't worry about it," all that stuff. I'm like, "But Mom, it's a masquerade." She's just like, "I'm sure you'll be fine." I'm like, okay. And then so me and my cousin hang out. A couple hours later, we are getting ready to go to the party. So I'm getting dressed. I'm like, it's a masquerade. I'm not really dressed right. He keeps saying, "Okay, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal." I'm like, "How do you know?" So then we got. It's cold. It's snowing outside. I'm thinking we're about to go down to South Philly for this party, right? It's cold. The Mardi Gras, I didn't even know that there was gonna be a Mardi Gras thing. That wasn't my idea. I had no part in that. I didn't even know. It was so the colors, if I'm not mistaken, were orange, purple, and green. And then I came in. I saw the candy table. It was all the food. All the food was good. Had collard greens, one of my favorite vegetables. Rice and chicken, fried chicken, mac and cheese. But I saw the candy table. And then so I actually ended up seeing a lot of my friends that I hadn't seen in a while, and it was awesome coming into. The snacks and candy. My mom pretty much had all of my favorite candy laid out. There was no chocolate, because I mean, like, I like chocolate, but I'm not that big of a chocolate fan. So she had the Airheads, the Dum Dums, the Laffy Taffies, and Yeah, I had a candy high.
Oh my God, this is like the party of the year. After this party, I will be the real MVP. I heard y'all laughing over there. Yes, I will. I love you, Devin. I love you, love you, love you. Me and Dad love you with all of our hearts. And we'll see you when you graduate high school. Don't ask for nothing else, okay? So you didn't know anything? And even when Matt came to the door and told you about the party, I said a real good lie. And yeah, so Taylon knew about the party too. And yeah, and remember on Tuesday when the Brooklyn said, so what you doing for your birthday? Yeah, they knew too. Sorry, but we love you.
So I mean, with the Brookers, they asked me like what was going on. I didn't know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go out to eat, go like Cheesecake Factory or something. So they're like, oh, okay, well, you know, we'll probably see you. I'm like, I don't know how, but okay, cool. So then then one day it's snowing outside. I'm thinking about shoveling. My friend Matt comes to the door, asks if he can shovel. He's like, I said no because I was supposed to do it that day anyway. But then he asked me if I knew who the surprise guest was for my surprise birthday party. I'm like, wait, what? So I'm like, I don't think you were supposed to tell me that. He's like, oh my gosh. So then I go back in the kitchen, go back in the house, and then I start acting all funny. My mom's like, why are you? What's so funny? I don't get it. What's so funny? And then I told my mom that Matt said that I was supposed to be having a surprise birthday party, and then she gave me a sob story that they didn't have enough finances and whatnot to make it happen, so they had to cancel it, and they must not have let him know about it. So I felt bad about it. I felt really bad. Yeah, that wasn't cool. That was not a cool move from my mom. That was not cool. I figured something shady was going on, but I wasn't sure. So he opened the door. It's like, surprise!
I want to say something really important, but really quick. I'm not going to preach to you, but we did something really special this year. Just show that our generation changed the world. Never happened before. So we absolutely changed the world. We changed the world. So it just goes to show anything is possible. Fight for what's right. Fight for what you believe in. And stay forever young.
Right before I was about to walk in, like I said, I was about to turn up to somebody else's party. I was like, oh, I'm about to pop at this party, I'm gonna dance, I'm gonna go ham, and then my dad says we have to stop. I'm like, okay, it's cool, we can be late. It's always good to be fashionably late to a party. So I figure, plus it's my grandma. So we walk in. I'm thinking we have to like turn in some bills or something for her, and then like kind of before he opens the door, I figured something shady was going on, but I wasn't sure. So he opened the door. It's like, surprise! I'm like, honestly, God, the first thing I did, I looked to the, like, I kind of like glanced at my dad, like, really? But then I couldn't glance too long, so I was hyped, I was excited. As soon as I walked in, I started going around dancing and greeting everybody. That was the first thing, that was my first reaction. Once I walked into the party, I felt overwhelmed, because the last time I had a surprise birthday party was when I was younger. I hadn't had a party in a while, and I had no idea that any of this was gonna be planned, and I was like, I was amazed. I didn't know what to say, that everyone, that all these people had come, because I usually don't take my birthday as such a big deal, but the fact that everyone and all these people were actually there for me to celebrate it with me, it made me feel about better. Like, this is my special day. This is about me, especially with the camera and Howard and Howard in my face. I was like, yes, let's go. So I was excited. So I had a lot of my friends from church. I had Tylee, Taj, Marquise, Anaya, Malik, and I had some people from my block, from some of my old friends from my block, Xavier, Quinaja, and then of course I had more of my church family, older ones, like Miss Demetrius, of course my mom, Tylee's grandmom. There are so many people. It's hard to really name every single person. And then of course, a very special person, last but not least, my girlfriend Michaela. I was excited she was there because we kind of had like a conflict earlier that week. So I was like, and then I'm like, she's here? Like, oh snap. Like, that was, it really made me feel good that she was still there. So.
Happy birthday, Devin. We turning up, yeah.
Happy birthday, Devin. Happy birthday, man. Best birthday party ever.
So I was about to text something to a certain female, because that, I'm not even gonna lie, like my birthday was the day that me and Michaela's relationship kind of took a turn for the better, in the sense that, you know, it was time to buckle myself down, get things right. I had to let some females know. Honestly, my birthday cake, the first thing I thought, I'm like, this is a nice birthday. They got me a birthday cake, but I figured, when did my mom find the time to take my sneakers? She took my sneakers. She took one of my sneakers and got someone to make a replica of my sneaker. Who does that? Only my mom would do some type of stuff like that. I'm like, when did you take my sneaker? When? But I couldn't be mad, and like even after the party, I kept the sneaker for like a whole 2 weeks, and eventually I had to throw it out. But yeah, the birthday cake was awesome. Okay, I like to pop, you know, the old school popping, and I like to do various amounts of things like popping, animation, tutting, my house, choreography, stuff like that. And it's something that I love to do. I practice it every single day, and I mean, I'm at a party, why not display it? And I've had so many experiences with dance, and I'm starting to actually get more confident in dancing in front of people. The food, collard greens. My mom had my favorite vegetable there, and it had smoked turkey. I was like, Nope. Better save me some collard greens. Better be some at the end of this party, because I came in, I didn't eat yet. There's better be some at the end of this party. At the end of the party, there was no collard greens. I was mad. I'm not even gonna lie. I was mad, but it was okay. I was content because I had a party. But my favorite food there, my absolute favorite food was the chicken and rice that Miss Linda made. One of my best friend's moms, Gabriel, and I know since I was like 4, and she made my favorite rice. The spiciness, the seasonings in the chicken, it was just so right. I love it every single time I have it. The only older people. I'm a very old soul. I like to listen to the OJs. I like to listen to old funk. I like to listen to old songs. I even like old dancers like the Lockers, Electric Boogaloo, Boogaloo Shrimp, all that type of stuff.
Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it up.
So, I mean, cha-cha slide it's a classic. Like everyone does the cha-cha slide. If you don't do the cha-cha slide, I'm like, what? It's in our culture. No matter what ethnicity you are, you need to know how to do the cha-cha slide. It is what it is. Okay, it is what it is, America. And the wobble, yes, for the past 2 years. In fact, no. If I'm not mistaken, the wobble was actually popular even before them, but the last year, the wobble is like the dance at a birthday party or any party for that matter, weddings, get-togethers, college goaways. The wobble is the dance. And then I didn't even know until the party that there was actually a female version of the wobble. I see them doing it. I'm like, why do you always make different versions? Why can't it just be the way it is? We always got to do extra stuff. But the wobble at the end of the day is the wobble. As soon as I said that's fiction, I dropped my hat and ran. I had a conniption.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
This guy fiction. Fiction is one of the winners of So You Think You Can Dance, and he is one of my idols. He is a dancer from Las Vegas, and not many people know about this, but he's actually a martial artist. He actually does martial arts. He's been doing it since he was really young, and that's why you kind of see when he dances, he actually uses certain martial arts moves, and it helps him in his agility. When Fiction walked in, I walked in as soon as he came in the door, he stood there. I could tell it was him because the day before I was looking at his Instagram and I noticed that he got like new braids, and so I looked at it. I'm like, wait, that's Fiction. As soon as I said that's Fiction, I dropped my hat and ran. I had a conniption. I dropped my hat and ran. I'm not even gonna lie. I even said a few choice words, and it was just yeah. I don't even know what to say. It was crazy. he's just like, his style is so unique. That's why I'm drawn to it. I'm not drawn to the usual types of things where you see like random dance battles at like parties and stuff in like New Jersey and Philadelphia. I like uniqueness. I want to be unique. I want to be not necessarily like fiction when I grow up, but I want to be unique. I want to be different like he is. To dance with fiction. In my mind, I was like, I'm dancing with my idol. I'm doing the thing that I love. I'm doing the thing that I love with someone else who loves the exact same thing that I do. And it was crazy, like he mentioned in the video, the fact that we actually danced so well together, even though that was our first time ever even meeting, ever even speaking. At the first thing we did was dance together, and it was almost like we had been doing it for months. Like we had been around each other, like we had been dancing for months, and it was just crazy the way we actually just bonded together. It seemed like every move was like it was in sync. It was a great feeling.
Man, I don't even know. Man, I don't even know what to say. Like I sit. Like, I have an iPad in school, and I sit in school and watch him dance like 24/7. And as you might have saw, I try to do the lean back. I try, and it's just.
Pretty good at. Not too many people can go all the way down like that and come up. I saw you do it earlier. I was like, okay, so obviously practice pays off. But the thing I was telling your mom is that it's crazy because at 16, I don't think I was as good as you. So the fact that you're this good now at 16, I'm 20. By the time you're 20, that's 4 more years. You're gonna be crazy. Like, so it's good that you're already on the right track and you're already ahead of a lot of people. So just keep it up, honestly. Like, that's the one thing you gotta do is keep it up. Dude, it's gonna be cold.
Then we come over here. Here we have Brianna.
When the production company gave me the microphone, I wasn't sure. They said go around, introduce us to different people. It was good to actually go around and kind of thank everyone and each and every person for actually coming to the party.
All right, let's all sing Happy Birthday. Day to you.
When they sang Happy Birthday to me, it felt good. I mean, there were a couple off notes here and there. But it's always the thought that matters. And you know, like any birthday, who doesn't love being sung Happy Birthday to? Who doesn't? And this is the end of my special day. I want to thank everyone for coming with me and being there at my special day, my surprise birthday party. And I also want to thank the production company. Thank you, Howard, and thank you, America. Bye, everyone.
When I seen my face and I seen my hair, oh my God, you couldn't tell me nothing.
I got that particular dress because I wanted to be different. I didn't want like something fitted. I wanted to go for the baby doll look.
The shower scene was put in last minute, but it was a good scene.
My first gown was my white gown. I felt like Cinderella in a ball. I decided to have my party at circus theme because I love Cirque du Soleil.
As soon as I saw it, I said, that's fiction. I dropped my hat and ran.
As I'm walking out, the whole veil comes off.
That's your problem. You see my phone laying around, you gotta pick it up and go through it.
No, that's your problem.
Garnet toss got a little bit X-rated.
Happy birthday, Tracy!
So I'm walking down the aisle telling myself, like, they can say what they want to say. This is a moment that every female has waited and thought about and dreamt about your whole entire adult life.
Older lady coming down the Soul Train line doing her things.
It was lit. Everyone was hype. Everyone was on Snapchat posting it like Asia Sparks. Like, it was really nice.
This is my party. I'm about to walk in.
When I made the grand entry, I felt so good.
Ain't too many people gonna get a Lamborghini for a senior prom. And you know, I just hit the gas and took off.